Good afternoon, welcome back to the Bendigo East Bowls Club. We are here for some Women's Champion of Champion semi-finals. And Brooke Edwards is on the mat now, representing Altona Bowls Club from the Metro West region. It's JODIE FRUEND from Wangaratta and the Ovens and Murray Bowls region. Into the first end here. Brooke with the white bowls, JODIE with the orange. Joined by Tony. How are you, mate?
Oh, very good, thank you, Jimmy. How are you, mate? Good afternoon. Good afternoon to everybody watching.
Ready for another good game. Just love singles. Just a big fan of singles.
Just watched an absolute belter. Joe Norris just getting over the top of a gallant Bradley Marin 25-24. A match that had everybody captivated. Slight showers gone through, but the skies are clearing now. Lee Wesley is our marker of this particular match.
Reminder that obviously got another semi-final happening next door, which is Taylor Marin, local region, Bendigo Campaspe Goldfields, and Lynette Pim from Mornington Peninsula. And then we've got 4 men's quarter-finals happening in the men's singles as well. So everything being live scored. Jump on, bowls now up. Press on the live button within the relevant discipline and you'll get the up-to-date scores coming through. You can refresh buttons and everything in there as well. Both of these women playing on this green this morning further across, so it should be relatively dialed in. So one to kick us off from JODIE. First to 25.
This is the semi-final. Of course, the round of 16, Brooke Edwards got over the top of Martine Kohler 25-23, which was a great match. And then accounted for Michelle Tate 15 earlier this morning. JODIE FRUEND, very similar margin over Katrina Glover, rather 25-12. Of course, she had a walkover in her first match, so semi-final stages.
Was JODIE a runner-up a few years ago?
She won the state singles. It's hard to believe, Jimmy, she's only been bowling about 5 years.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? We are losing her as a Victorian pretty soon as well, don't we?
Yeah, unfortunately, she's headed off to Port Macquarie area. And good on her, she's one of the nicest people you'll meet. She'll be a real asset up that way, but yeah, unfortunately a bit of a loss for Victoria. Her and the family moving up there. So Ethan as well, who we saw in the mixed pairs playing with Joe, and was in the singles this morning.
Yeah, you got a bit of a touch up from Bobby Watt from Northern Gateway. Shot from Brooke. Talking of family of bowls, the Edwards family as well. Gail and Blaine play.
Yeah, of course, Gail, still a superstar.
I can't. Oh, there she is at the back of the rink. So she wouldn't be far away.
Yeah, she doesn't miss too many, does she? Incognito in the pink Nike cap.
Yeah, doubles up. Or doesn't, still. Draws shot. How is that not two?
I think the wing bowl could be just in, but it is.
Deceiving on that camera
It
angle.
really is on that camera angle, yeah.
Bit of the finish taken out the green, but still going beautifully. Shot from JODIE. I mean, that looks like it's drawn shot, but yeah, the camera angles, yeah, well, has drawn shot, Lee confirms. That first shower we've had since we've been in Bendigo since Saturday only lasted about 15 minutes, light rain anyway. So it shouldn't change things too much.
Plenty of good matches going on. If you're anywhere near Bendigo, come on down to Bendigo East. See Jared Boyd, Spike's got a fair collection around the jack over there. He's up against Normie Whitehead. J-Boy Norris taking on Vinnie McElwain.
Yeah, two good mates going head to head.
Yep. Buck Lehman up against Bob Watt. And Bucky's just picked up a 3. So he now leads 5-3.
A Buck coming from nowhere in his game. I reckon he was like 29 down and won 25-21.
Yeah, heck of a good player. Actually, it might have only been 2 there, so 4-3, my bad.
Brooke just ever so slightly. Probably want to be under that bowl instead of round it, just overplaying it. We won the JODIE, I think. Brooke will have a measure.
Nice and peaceful here today, Jimmy. The birds are chirping away in the background.
Yeah, it's I was saying it earlier on. Yeah, start that Brad and J-Boy game. Singles day have a different. When there's a lot of singles games, there's a different atmosphere. There's no one applauding the bowls too loud as a teammate or calling the shots. It's just a little bit chill, a little bit more chilled.
Jack. Right bowl, nearly half bowl past Jack high.
Fair effort from Brooke. Should be good enough if it falls. Good enough anyway. Brings another JODIE's forward towards the head. Wanting to measure, Lee's called it. JODIE's going to come and have a look.
Jodie's just had a quick chat with her coach, also her son, Ethan Fruend. Worked out which shot to play here.
Quite wisely Tone put some of that at the back. In case Brooke has a little look through. Let's try now.
Not a mile away.
Yeah, Brooke. Gets a piece of the bowl, stays with the jack. I think she has made one. Yep, she does. Great shot from Brooke. You see the line of that bowl as it comes in air, Tone. Just looked good from about 6 to 8 feet away. Unfortunately as well, Jack doesn't misbehave. The bowl doesn't misbehave and she can collect the one on the scoreboard, 2-1. A few early scores across the rinks. Vinnie McElwain 2-1 up over J-By Norris. Norm Whitehead and Jared Boyd locked at 1 apiece.
I think there's a 4 to be added to Jared Boyd's side there that Marker will put when they come down the other end.
Still 5-4 to Bob Watt over Buck Lehman. I can't quite see.
3-zip to Dan Priddle.
Over Greg Brown. And 1 apiece next door in the other women's Champion of Champions semi-final. Between Annette Pimp and Taylor Marin. Yeah, fair start from JODIE. Doesn't get the touch. It's pretty close.
Taken off a little bit of pace, the few showers of rain we've had, Jimmy.
Yeah, the green's still playing immaculately though. It's just so true.
Pretty fortunate to be able to play here every year. State championships, consistently good greens here in Bendigo, and Bendigo East, pick of the bunch. Aaron Tonkins and his crew should certainly be congratulated on what they prepare for us. In fact, all the volunteers here do a terrific job too. Catering for all the players. Keeping the place in tip-top shape. Yeah, Jared Boyd now out to 7-1 over Normie Whitehead. Club mate of yours, Jimmy, how far can he go?
He can go all the way, Spike. He's one of them individuals that doesn't overthink it.
Yep.
He'll just be playing one game at a time. He's not someone that'll go, oh, I've got to play this person at this stage. He just lives in the moment, the Spike. I wish I had a bit of it.
Actually didn't even know who he was playing. He came in to ask what rink he was on, and I said, "Oh, who are you playing?" And I'll tell you, and he goes, "I don't know." So validates your comment.
Some bloke with 4 balls. JODIE for the full house out. Bobby Watts' form is pretty good, Spence. He's made it this far. Had a good win against Ethan Fruin, Jodie's son, this morning. Jodie looking for the free throw for the 4th and has possibly got it. Maybe overcooked it. Can't tell with the camera angles. Does overcook it. Just the 3. A good pick up from Jodie. Bit loose from Brooke there, and she's punished her.
How far behind shot bowl?
Alan asking how much time is permissible to talk to your coach, as long as you're not delaying the game. You've got to remember we're at state championships as a semi-final, so stakes are relatively high.
I don't think there's someone will definitely correct us on this, but I don't think there's any rules around that time, and it's just
come under the general delay of game sort of stuff. But
I don't think Ethan is there to sort of help Jodie with anything other than just a sounding board, to be honest. Because Ethan's only 4 or 5 years into his bowling career as well.
Start at the same time.
Yeah,
So.
it's not like he's been around and seen everything. I think he's just as a sounding board, which some people need. Like singles is a lonely old game.
Yep. Sometimes just a bit of reassurance. Am I on the right path? Is there anything I haven't thought of?
She won't need much reassurance with how she's bowling at the moment, though. She's going pretty good.
She certainly has.
Not sat a lot outside of sort of 3 or 4 feet. She qualified in 5 events up here to Jodie Freund.
It's pretty special, isn't it?
Almost tied the record of Joy Johnson for 6.
Of course, she's a member of the Victorian state side. Took the national title, the Marge Morris Trophy, over in Perth last year.
There's another one in there. Starting to get uncomfortable for Brooke.
Yeah.
She's missing and Jodie's not. And she doesn't want to face another number down here.
Needs to get the jack back.
She's in the area here. That will help. Get second shot. Pretty smart bowler. Brooke chose to sort of come through the head. She had nothing really behind Jodie at all. Could have been a few down. She chose to split the bowls up at the back. But Brooke, somewhat similar to her last, and she could positively affect her own bowl into the shot bowl. She's going a bit firmer. Just not getting downtown. Close. Very close.
One, Jodie?
She is definitely an amazing person, Lisa is Jodie. One of the nice people.
Yeah, Lisa Phillips doesn't get too much wrong. And if she's saying she's one of the best draw bowlers she's seen, that is high praise.
Yeah, remember in region sides, drawing a clutch bowl for Evans and Murray. Ballarat, the last bowl of the game, I'm pretty sure it was. Give someone 4 as well. They can already draw.
Yeah, it spells trouble for any opponent. Still, don't sleep on Brooke Edwards though. She's been around. She's got a very good running shot. Handy draw bowler herself. So
Yeah, long way to go. Afternoon, Brendan.
Yeah, lovely bowl from Brooke Edwards. Good luck in your state novice, Cassie. Make sure you let us know in the comments on Saturday and Sunday how you go.
Opportunity now for Brooke. Jodie drop a couple short. It's probably the only thing she hasn't consistently done in these early exchanges is go past the jack. Anytime she's gone past the jack, Jodie, it's been like a forced or a meant shot past. She's trying to play cover bowls. So it means the draw's slightly short. Whereas Brooke's been the opposite, so...
If she's missing through. Which is the way to do it. I do wonder if it's not a bit of a product of Jodie having played a few events here and therefore used to the quicker greens. And just with that little shower, might have just taken a bit of pace off, and she's sort of still in that mindset of what the greens have been like. I think with the bright sunshine on them now, it's not going to take long until they get back to where they were.
Yeah. It was a light shower. Unexpected as well. Brooke just wants this to run out. Doesn't. Gets in for another.
It's going to be a touch wide at that pace. She'll pick up 2 though. And you pick up for Brooke Edwards from Metro West. Cuts the margin back slightly. 6-3 in favour of Jodie FRUEND.
Yeah. Now what she's got to do, in my head, is stretch this one out a bit, because I just want to mention Jodie tending to draw short. So if she can dominate on a longer length, it might even extenuate how short her bowls are and give her an opportunity to pick up some numbers. And right on cue.
Great minds think alike, Jimmy.
Gets hoiked down the green.
So Matt is pretty well on the tee, and the jack is about 4 foot in from.
Big bowl though. She needs to nail this change of length here.
Yep.
Heap the pressure on. Sort of probably just let Jodie know that she's not just going to be able to draw away all through the game. She's going to have to play some shots. So just to get as far as it can.
Track's good, just a touch shy.
2.5, 3 feet short.
While we wait for Jodie, I'll just give you some other scores. So Lynette Pym from Mornington Peninsula up against Taylor Marin and Bendigo Campaspe Goldfields. Lynette leading 6-1. Dan Priddle leading 4-1 over Greg Brown. That's Geelong v Ballarat Highlands. And a high-scoring affair, one rink over. Bob Watt from Northern Gateway leading Buck Lehman 9-4. And next door, Jared Boyd representing Sandbelt He's leading 9-1 over Normie Whitehead from Eastern Ranges.
9-2, that is a centre one go on.
Direct, thank you, 9-2. And on the far rink, tight battle over there. Joe Boy Norris from Metro West 7 and Vinnie McElwain from Strzelecki's on 6.
Okay here, Jodie. Enough to grab the shot. Brooke. Grab it. Yes, she can. Great shot. Good correction after her last.
Probably half ball past Jack High.
Don't think she's got the legs here, Jodie. Great line. Brooke will want to probably follow that down now. Take the shot away from her. Or if she does just miss, just finish behind. Just pushed it a bit wide, but hoiks are bowling from nowhere into the count. Bit of sounding board with the coach, Ethan.
Yeah, I think it's a good example of what you're saying earlier, Jimmy. She kind of knew what shot she was saying. Just wanted a little bit of confirmation that that was what it looked like from the other end.
Oh, vicinity. They turn late. Oh, the miss, she was great. Cuts it down though. 6-4 now. Great effort from Jodie.
Second prize, cutting one out. It's tracking very, very nicely. Good early lead to Lynn Pym next door.
Yeah, she's going good.
8-1 over Taylor Marin. Taylor Marin, of course, one of the local hopes. Lynn accounted for Sammy Atkinson in the round of 16 and then had a great match against Jill Smith, 25-23 in the quarterfinals.
That's the situation, mate.
Good at that.
Yeah.
Good opener from JODIE.
Yeah, that's outstanding, Jimmy.
Play similar bowl here, Brooke. Just try and drag the jack. Same pace. Drop a tad maybe. Looks a wide line that. But it's starting to turn now pretty well. Oh no, absolutely nothing. What a shot. What a bowl. Not good enough a shot though, couldn't it, Lee?
No. It's a fine effort.
Was a bit wide then.
Right in the centre line, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's starting to warm up this game now. They're starting to dial in the pair of them. A menacing look about it, this bowl, but it's just starting to turn just a touch too early and too much in the end for what she was trying to do.
Quick reminder, everyone, the entries for the State Novice and the over 60s are closing very soon. Head to the Bowls Victoria website, lodge your entry. Do not miss the fun.
There's some ridiculous entry levels at the moment, to be honest. Expect to always get a late rush. You know, bowlers aren't the most organised of human beings sometimes.
Particularly for their over 60s. I mean, not only are you going to go and have a few good games of bowls and meet some good people, but plenty of activities on at night. Everything from trivia nights to ABBA tribute shows and Roy Orbison and Elvis tribute shows, the whole lot. Club Barham will be the place to be.
They're selling pretty good as well.
Certainly are. A lot of fun to be had at the over 60s carnival. Brand new format for this year. Already proving to be more popular than we thought.
Close your eyes, Tone. Oh.
Can I open them yet?
Yep.
Sure. Of course, Jimmy, the Novice Carnival also to be held in May. Any bowl that's been bowling less than 3 years, great opportunity to have your crack at a state title.
Won the JODIE. Afternoon, Josh. No, we're not, unfortunately. Not next week. We'll be live scoring from there. Oh, JODIE mat up a bit, but Jack right back. See how she goes. 7-4 in front now. So JODIE holding after the opening exchanges.
My wing bolt's about 6 inches to a foot in front.
Improves with a second. So Brooke needing to improve from her first. Which she does, and it's going to go close to grabbing the shot here. And does. Shot from Brooke. Needs another one in here. Holding one, but it's pretty lonely in their tone. That one at Brooke, so she needs to find a second somewhere, or a good third. Probably cuts out the back one of Jodie's. It's pretty obvious what Jodie needs to do here. Try and sit that bowler Brooks.
Asking for it to hold, Jimmy.
I don't think she
Not at
sent
that
it, mate.
pace. What's Brooke want to do here, Jimmy? She's not going to want to give her shot away, but removing one of Jodie's could be worth a few.
Yeah, it's risk reward really, isn't it? She'll probably just try and draw another. If she can bump her own, that's okay. Just under. Pace was good for what she was trying to do. She'll just pick up the 1.75. It's nip and tuck this one.
It certainly is. Speaking of nip and tuck, JT's had one, so he's going to come into commentary.
What do you want him for?
Last one in, please, Lauren. How far short's my last ball, please, mate? 3 foot.
Shot from Jodie. home. See what Brooke can do. Got to be close here. Got to be close. Oh, what a shot from Brooke. Unfortunately, falls away from the jack. And JODIE's still holding the one. Cracking effort though.
How far behind? 3 bowls behind. Thanks for that.
Afternoon, pal.
Afternoon, Jimmy.
What's going on?
No, just catch up on a couple of things. Have a bit of a look.
A good tussle going on here, mate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Soft drawing from Joe, just turning her away a bit. She'll pick another one up. Yep.
Also catching up with the Warriors, see what they were doing at halftime in the NBA.
Any good?
They're just down at the moment. I think a big comeback's on the cards though.
Scores from across this green. Vinnie McElwain and Jay Norris locked an 8 apiece. Jared Boyd leads Norm Whitehead 9-5. Bob Watt leads Buck Lehman 12-5. Dan Priddle leads Greg Brown 6-4. And Lynette Pym leads Taylor Murren 10-1 now.
She's keeping her form going from yesterday. She's been fantastic form. Anything interesting about the match so far, Jimmy? Or, you know, certain strategies working for one player versus the other? Or
I was saying the tone that Jode was probably a bit more consistent in the opening exchanges, but she was drawing like jack high at best, if not slightly short most of the time. So when Brooke picked the jack up, she picked the 2 up earlier. If she would push it out and see if Jodie's weight would struggle with it,
Yep.
kind of hasn't. She's managed to stay with it. She's sort of probably grouping bowls a bit better, Jodie, but Brooke's not letting her get out of reach. Keeps finding one when she needs to find one. So these middle exchanges will be interesting. I don't really expect either player to run away with it at any point.
Oh no. The situation there, please.
Shot from Jodie, all over it. It's just them sort of shots. She's probably played a few more than Brooke so far.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Gives me a bit of a catch up and a bit of perspective coming in. A little blind.
Have you been on the hard solos or a little blind?
On top of that blind. Not this stage of the day anyway, Jimmy.
Still plenty of hours left. And Brooke in response.
Just slides through.
Look at the turn on that bowl at the end there. Almost the right angle. Lee says it's a measure. Jodie.
She did moved her closest bowl ever so slightly closer.
Let her in front of Jack High. What's the situation, mate? 1, 2, 3 down, so any time. Yes.
Jodie has to play the same weight as the last because it was good the last one. She just happened to be a fraction tight.
She hasn't.
Yellow jack high. 12.5 in front. The last ball, last jack ball.
See what she's trying to do here. She's was trying to land on her own ball
Yeah.
with Brooks and push Jodie's out. Could have made a few, but still one to Jode. 9-5.
Weather's cleared up, Jimmy.
Yeah, I know. It's a frustrating little shower towards the end of the first round.
Didn't deter the quality, though, of the match.
No. It hasn't really changed the green too much. It's probably half a second gone off it, but nothing serious. Still turning from the edge of the rink back into the middle. Well, you can see the reaction from Jodie as soon as she let go of that one. She said it was quick.
Oh, yeah, I'd be happy with that quickness.
Mate, she's a perfectionist if that was too quick. Never looked like missing the jack.
How far off the jack, mate? Please. Yeah, 1.5 inches. Righto. Brian's ball just behind me. Almost about 15 inches.
Fair reply from Brooke though. So all Jodie asked, like Jodie just needs to be behind her. Get anything behind.
Correct.
And then sort of work backwards from there. Brooke needs to add a couple of feet. Probably coming through her own's best option.
Yeah, she only has to touch hers with 18 inches, 2
Yeah.
feet of weight.
Got to be in the vicinity here, mate. Has
Oh.
to be.
Awfully close.
Or get under it, get it straight out. Shot from Brooke, great effort.
Still reckon it's 1 to Jodie.
He's having a look.
Yeah, close. It's all on the angle. Sorry.
He said he's not sure. It's always hard, one standing, one sitting. People always say, oh, it's the ball that's lying down, it's normally shot. Lie. It's an absolute lie, mate. I've seen the ball standing up win plenty of times for that not to be true. Just one of them classic things bowlers say, that, isn't it? As soon as there's a measure between a lying down bowl and a standing up bowl, there could be a foot in it. It's like, oh, the lying down bowl.
Jimmy. You sound so right, though.
I'll just say what people think, mate.
She could give shot away here if she's not too
Yeah.
careful.
Well, actually, she doesn't have a lot going for her here at the moment, Jodie, unfortunately, in this particular end.
JODIE,
Yes, Stacey. Ethan is coaching Mum at the moment.
thank you.
Some people was talking about it with Tone, they just need someone to talk to in a singles game. Bored out your mind. Just a sounding board, you know, like just to G you up and...
Ball in front.
Oh,
Oh.
Brooke, what an effort that is. That is some effort. Bent down superbly. What can she do here, Jodie? Try and draw it cold on the backhand?
Yeah, there's not a lot of options. Just stay high, I think. Don't cut the line. Cut the line, your chance of giving it away.
Shot ball in relation to my ball.
Might be nuisance-ish value. Just changes what the shot that Brooke just played before looks like.
Probably got to play it firmer too. Sean, I reckon Jimmy and Sam cheated last night too, just quietly.
Don't even start. Don't even.
There was one end there where your ball was coming down and Sam just put the jack in front of your ball. You know, I didn't say nothing.
It was going to hit it anyway.
Oh, please. It was going 100 feet past it.
Come off it.
Oh, Leone, Pim.
15-1 next door now. I don't think they're too far apart, Jay, these two. I think Jodie's slightly grouping better, as I said to JT before, but Brooke's definitely in this game. Was incredibly stiff with her first. It looked for love and money at the end. She was going to sit the orange bowl at the back for a number. Instead, we're going to get a pretty good measure out. And we will see if the old fable of bowl lying down versus bowl standing up rings true. I'm going to go and celebrate if the standing up bowl wins this. Not that I want Brooke to win, but just to pay to that old tail. What up, Brock? Get in there. It's a lie. You've all been told a lie.
Oh, God.
9-6. Courtesy of a standing up bowl and a measure. I haven't celebrated a win as hard as
You did
since I
last
beat
night.
you last night. Yeah.
No, the white is a ball in front. Yours is half a ball behind.
Yeah, handy start. Jay by Norris now in front of Vinnie McElwain, 15-8.
Jeez, it's a bit of a scooter head, isn't it?
Yeah, just jumped. He can do that with a player like Jay, though. He'll pick up numbers quite quick.
Oh,
Probably what? And it's Buck Lehman. A jack. Literally
Buck had a touch her
hanging
in the
on by a
ditch.
thread on the top, and Buck who wanted to touch in the ditch, and Bobby Watt's just going to put the jack in the pit and sat on top of it.
can't beat it either, I don't reckon.
No. Jared Boyd 12-8 up. Bit of a Norm Whitehead. Greg Brown and Dan Priddle locked in a good tussle there, 6 apiece. I mentioned in that game of Buck Lehman and Bobby Watt. Bobby Watt leads that 14-6, but now 15-6 you assume as Brooke draws another in here. And yeah, next door is turning into a bit of a one-sided affair. And that Pim 15-1 up over Taylor Murren.
Taylor's played a good bowl this end, and just another one as well, so she's holding two. She held a good one before, and when that pin got shot.
Just going to miss round. Afternoon, Pidge. I believe we don't see you this year, mate. Pull your finger out, pal.
I feel his pain.
Oh, you just got Brody Harked, mate. That's what happened to you.
Exactly.
Another one in for Brooke. Probably the first time she's held a good few, Brooke. So Jodie missing again. It's a chance to draw a fourth in. Geez, she have to follow Jodie's last bowl down.
I gotta say, there's a bit of risk there too if she doesn't. She doesn't cover.
You're unlucky, mate. I'm sure we'll see you next year. Man of your calibre. Can't get you down for long, mate.
And she's gone to cover.
Yeah, smart.
Not a bad home.
Smart.
Still on for Jode. 2 feet of weight. Lean either bowl tight or get the jack around the corner.
Big moment in the game here, JT. Brooke can hold on to these. Is he going to clear that front one? No, it's going to go under. And it will be 3 to Brooke. And we will be all tied up here. 9 apiece. Hands on head from Jodie. She walks down the green. She's been in front from end one.
She probably lacked a couple feet there. It was a bit too conservative from my perspective. A reasonably long end again.
So I completely get the tactic. She went to it. I sort of said to Tone, now she's won the jack a few ends ago. She's what she should do. She did it, and she's dialing in herself. So,
And if you think about, and again, I'm not at Altona all the time, but you know, Melbourne greens are potentially perceived as being a bit slow, and probably northeast Victorian greens except quicker. You try and take away the strengths of the opponent, go long, stretch them out, see if they can handle it.
well, Altona do have a couple of the best greens going around.
Yeah, so it's been a little while since I played there.
And weirdly, their May green's a little bit shorter than your average bowls green, the one they play on in front of the deck at the clubhouse. It's like it's almost like a little bit chopped off the bottom.
Funny enough, Wangaratta greens are 8 rent greens,
Yeah, okay.
so they're the big ones.
What we got at Wangaratta? Two greens?
No, 4.
4, wow. All grass?
I think they're all grass now. They used to be a synthetic, and I think they turned the synthetic back into a grass.
That doesn't happen very often that way around, does it?
The synthetic was no good, so they got rid of it from memory. Adrian Pantling's the greenkeeper there.
I was talking about him the other day. I think we were talking about men's pairs, and I haven't seen him for
Well, him and Ethan won it
I remember.
3-4 years ago.
But I
whatever it
don't
was.
think I've seen Adrian for a while. I know we went down to Tally Groupner for a bit.
Didn't even play pennant this season.
Yeah, counts a bit more.
He's got a young family, so
I know that feeling, pal.
those things happen.
I should just do what I do, play the last 4 games and go win a flag.
The great man Tonks hovering over the back over there in the corner.
It reminds me, have you ever seen the image of Conor McGregor standing ringside watching Jose Aldo before they fought? The whole crowd sitting down watching and Conor McGregor standing up eyeballing Jose Aldo from outside. That's what Tonks looks like at his greens over here.
Brooks close here. Bit
Yeah.
of jack down the line.
Just
Ooh.
hung on her.
Just a fraction quick if she was.
Dusted it. Short from Jode. Camera angles are deceiving when there's a short bowl up against the bowl that's passed. On the JODIE. She'll retake the lead.
Just take a note here. Jodie's not really playing like too different to Brooke at the moment.
Yeah, she's picking the mat up slightly
May-
more, but
maybe a
but
mat,
nothing.
if
Yeah,
that.
but nothing serious. It'd almost be interesting to go the opposite way around now and shorten it right down. Long old game 25. You can try a few different variations of tactics.
J-Bo Norris is leading 17-9 over Vinyl McElwain. Jared Boyd leading 12-11 over Norm Whitehead.
Yeah, that's tightened up that one.
Bobby White's leading 15-7 over Bucky Lehman. And the close one in the men's singles quarterfinals, the Ballarat Highlands Geelong one. Dan Priddle leading 7-6 over Greg Brown.
I knew that was going to be close. Pretty evenly matched. Dan Priddle's holding 3. Looks to be 3 at the moment. Greg Brown, last bowl coming down. It's JODIE. Doesn't follow Brooke. She stays up by bare margins.
And Lynette Pym is now leading 17-2, I think.
Some performance from her.
You'd argue if she wins, she'd be taking the best form into the final.
Should be, yeah, she'd be close to favourite.
Break correction, Brooke Edwards.
Yeah, that's a sign of someone who is playing well. They throw one in the pit and then put one on top of the jack with the next.
I lie, Taylor's 3, not 2.
JODIE. Great effort. Stiff result, to be fair. She's going to get the bare jack at one stage. Still want to Brooke, though. But a better look for JODIE next time, so Brooke's going to want to hide it on the backhand, try and get the front toucher herself. So there's a danger you go 3 down and JODIE gets it right, so wants to get there first. I don't think she's got the legs.
It's nearly counting. Awfully close.
Same bowl required from JODIE, really. Doesn't have to change anything. She has changed something. She'll hoik. Brooks bowl up through the jack.
Chance to make 3 here.
Looks okay, JT. Looks okay.
Good enough.
Interesting. Brooke takes the lead. It's 2 threes in the last 3 ends for Brooke.
What's the gap between the shot ball and the net? Thank you.
She leads for the first time.
One ball to the jack there, please. One down. One down.
Sailing through that. So, still plenty of room for Jodie to add another.
It's a loose end from Brooke so far. She'd be unhappy about that. After hitting the front two.
Yeah, you got to capitalise on them moments ago. You can see the frustration in the background there. She sort of
Yeah.
looked to the skies, shaking her head. She used to have to recompose, try and find it with the last. You see it so often in singles. Someone just
Only
just
takes
nowhere
one.
and then just goes bosh.
They're the ones that do me head in.
How's she gone?
Better, isn't she?
Always felt slightly narrow.
Speed was awesome. This one looks alright, Jimmy. Just got to get the distance now.
Yeah, no
That'll
dramas.
count.
She'll peg Brooke back.
She might even hit the front again herself.
Lee's got 3 held up behind his back, ready to go.
It's always a good indication.
Shot ball in the left to the jack, please, Rory.
I wonder if the back one's in as well.
I'd argue it's probably the one not in.
Yeah, I think it's the last of the 4 Jodies, but I wonder if it is in.
What's the situation, mate?
didn't even measure it.
Told you it wasn't in.
Oh, I wasn't saying it was in. Just wondered if you were looking at it.
3 it is.
3, so she will retake the lead. This topsy-turvy affair. 13-12. Jack Roll was awfully close to lead.
Situation here, mate. Holding, mate. Last ball for Jack. Ball in front.
You can tell how you used the word topsy-turvy there before, as Brooke draws a really nice starter, but no one's won more than 2 ends in a row throughout the whole match, which shows you no one's gaining big momentum.
Yeah, snip and tuck, both in the game.
Up in front is last ball, please.
It's almost like whoever draws it first seems to just win the end.
Hasn't been a big game for conversion.
No, 2 rippers here from Brooke now.
Yeah. Cracking bowls.
Falls into an awesome spot for her as well.
I'd take them.
I reckon I played a few of them in a row like that on this rink last night.
I have to admit, you played above yourself.
You have a low opinion of my bowls, as do I, to be fair. But
You probably would have even got the MVP for the match too, and I hate even admitting that.
Jodie has a look at this one, JT. Oh, not far away, mate. Not far away.
Hole.
Oh. Good sight. That's probably all she's got on, really, eh?
Don't fatten it up.
But just beat Jodie's back one.
Yeah.
We'll draw another. One up.
If it sits there.
Oh, it does fatten it up. Jodie plays the same bowl, she'll make a connection on Summit.
Yeah, it's not fat, but it's definitely wider.
Could all 3 go?
Don't think Jodie goes big enough to do that. She might make a lorry out of me.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're on here. All 3. Oh, Jack goes back.
This is not a toucher.
Still 1 down. Probably out of bounds anyway.
Yeah.
Jack stays on. Just.
Good hit.
Mm.
She's no longer 3 down.
Now does Brooke drive her bowl out or just draw another? Just draw another.
I can't believe you even asked that question.
It's there.
Oh, no, it's not. Because you could easily get onto your own shot bowl.
Or go inbound.
She wants it to go inbound, she's saying.
It's
Should.
done it easy.
Great shot from Brooke. Never in doubt, really. 14-13. Nip and tuck and nip and tuck.
Bobby Watt's got 4 last end to take the lead, 19-11 against Bucky Lehman. Dan Priddle, 10-7 up over Greg Brown. Norm Whitehead is trailing 12-14 to Jared Boyd. And Jay by Norris, 21, leading Vinnie McElwain, Twiggy's brother, 21-13. And next door, Taylor Marin, little mini comeback at this stage. She scored 5 consecutive shots in a row, I reckon. Trails, 17-6 against Lynette Pym.
Start from Brooke. I'd argue the last few ends she's been the one grouping them slightly better. Just had that one wayward end. A couple of ends ago now. I'm torn in that one now because Spike's my teammate at Melbourne who he's playing against, Jared Boyd, so I'm kind of torn whether I want a fellow Whitehead to be victorious or my own teammate. It's definitely the greatest surname. Fact. Shots.
This red ball is the last of the black, please, no. 2 balls in front. Can I have a look, please?
Tight line for Brooke. Speed was all time as well.
Still holding right?
Shot ball in relation to Jack, please, Lee.
Half a ball in front.
Jodie's close. Gets to her just under. A bit of Jack's also all good. Didn't want to... Did she get it enough? She gets it solid. She's made 2. She's kind of halved it a bit. I still think she might have shot, but it's definitely a lot closer to Brooke's other one behind the head. Yeah, it's a measure.
How far off the shot ball, mate? 14 inches. It's a measure for my plate in the blue. It's up and down, is it? All right.
On the JODIE.
We've got to lift the foot before, eh?
Roll square again. Didn't give it away, thankfully, for her. See over there, Taylor had played 2 good bowls and then let him pin. What are you laughing at? Yeah, so what I was about to say before you interrupted me. Let him played a blom. Got him go well.
Who?
Next door.
I'm just, yeah, get you back on track. Start from Jode. Down on the weight, just slightly narrow.
Simmy's. Oh, I can't talk this afternoon. Jimmy's pulled the pin. He's gone to get Sam. Yeah, great bowl, Jodie Fruin. And we have our first men's quarterfinal match finished. J-By Norris was leading 21-15. He trailed the jack for 4 as Brooke Edwards comes down and nearly gets shot out of that, and she has. What a bowl. So J-By Norris defeats Vinnie McElwain 25-15. Fair reply by Jodie, and that is shot. What a reply. Brooke not far away. Just turned hers a couple times. Not quite there. One to Jodie Fruin. Regains the lead. 15-14.
Jack to the tip. How far off, please? 7 inches.
Brooke comes down. Slides in front of Jodie's bowl. Gets shot. Any correction from Jodie? Chances here for Brooke. She can get a little bit of jack down the line. She makes 2 or 3. If she flops, she's nearly shot too. Oh, yeah. Marker Lee Wesley indicates 1. Not sure what JODIE called herself then, but it was. She did have a shot of herself. Right. Brooke just simply has to play a similar bowl, gets inside her own, she counts the set if she happens to get a little bit of jack, she makes 2 or 3. Go to a measure. I missed that. JODIE fall over. There's some laughing and giggling going on. She went to go down, but then she kind of fell down when she went down. Wonderbrook, 15 all again. As I welcome back Samuel Rogers.
Howdy. What up?
Oh, just watching bowls, commentating.
Bit of 15 apiece.
It's a close
What's
one.
been going on?
No one has won more than 2 ends in a row in the whole entire match.
Wow.
So no big momentum swings or anything like that. Some score updates across the green. Next door, in the other ladies' champion semi-final, Lynette Pym is leading 19-6, but Taylor Marin is holding 3 at the moment. Next door, the men's quarterfinal singles, Dan Priddle leading 12-10 over Greg Brown. Next door, that Bucky Lehman from Murray Downs making a comeback, 19-17 down against Bobby Watts. As Bobby Watts draws maybe a second over there, though.
It's Bobby Watt, not Bobby Watts.
Bobby Watt.
What's he?
Let's see. And the other match, because one game has already been completed, it's a very tight affair between Jared Boyd and Normie Whitehead. 17-15 in favour of Jared Boyd. Good bowl by Brooke Edwards.
Your man Bobby Watts. Good shot by Brooke. Holds a couple.
Two to Brooke it is. She takes the lead again. (17-15) semi. Could she be the first person in the match to win 3 ends in a row?
Oh boy. Well, conditions had improved early on in the game, but not anymore.
What are you saying?
I don't know, it's still a bit fresh for my liking.
Oh, mate.
My heart's please.
Teaspoon of cement just around the corner for you.
Wow. Next door, other semi-final. Lynette Pim, 19-6.
Actually 19-7 technically.
Right, 19-7.
Score hasn't gone up yet.
Holding one.
Handy Sauter from Brooke Edwards.
Fair to say Jodie didn't love it out of the hand. Not really sure why.
She's done it a couple of times now and she's drawn a shot every time she's done that.
What are you worried about? It's lovely to listen to. Lovely ambience. Another good shot from Brooke. It's out another one. Draws a shot. Are you preparing? Are you going to have time for a rematch this evening? Who's up for it?
I'm up.
Oh, I'm up, absolutely. Shot by Jodie. Falls down. Lee Worsley went to signal onto Brooke. Not the case. Jodie holding one. Nice ball. Has done the job.
Brooke swings it over to the backhand. She's not
Right
far away,
angle
Sammy.
here. Just needs to get up to her
A little bit of her own.
Turn it down.
There it is.
Yes. Oh, gets it another roll. Even better. Well played. Nice wait for that sort of shot. Asking for it to run a little bit. I think it will, Josh. Falls in.
Oh, it's
Oh,
nearly
there's-
counting.
There's a
It's
couple at
nearly
least.
counting. And it's dangerous here for Jodie too.
Can't overplay it. And
No.
Get hers out of the head.
Could we see it? First game, first time of the match. Someone scores 3 ends in a row.
Missing. Another 2.
Ooh, momentum.
Opens up slightly.
Momentum.
Did someone say momentum? 19-15 the way of Brooke Edwards. Okay. Lynette Pym, 22-7.
Holy moly.
Grabs another 3. Just absolutely loving the conditions here at Bendigo East. How are we going with the basketball? Do your Warriors win or what's the go?
Yeah, they're gone, mate.
Oh my
They're
God.
gone. My day is terrible.
Go the other team. Who are they playing? Someone good?
Nah. Not happy about it.
Go the Pistons. It's alright, hockey season.
No one cares about hockey, mate.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Good line, just metre or so short. Jeez, it's a tight old affair between Greg Brown and Sam Priddle. JT, 13-14.
Actually, all 3 matches are pretty tight in the men's singles quarterfinals that are still going.
Jared Boyd and Norman Whitehead's level again, 17 apiece.
Great bowl, JODIE FRUEND.
There's your man Buck going.
He's 2 behind.
Still 2 behind.
And holding shut. I'm not barracking or
I
nothing.
shouldn't say your man, I mean our man.
You don't even know him, mate.
No, I don't, but he knows me. That's all that matters. Great opener from JODIE. See, the Gisborne Golf Club burnt down this morning, JT, at
No,
2:45 a.m., just in case you're wondering. I only knew that until Rob from Bendigo East here told me so. Anyway, fun fact.
Well, you do live in Gisborne, so it's of
It is a
of
fun
interest
fact.
to you.
There you go.
It's not, I wouldn't say it's a fun fact, it's a fact.
No, it's probably the opposite of a fun fact.
Yeah, but anyway, that's what you called it. So those that have been devastated by the fire, come and see Sam Rogers. He said it was a fun fact. Two to JODIE. Big chance here. Oh,
No.
you sh-
Do you know who that is?
it was 2017, Lance.
BRRY.
And he probably is the best player I've played with because the next year I played in a fours rink that had Barry Lester and Aaron Sheriff in it. So I'll probably, with all due respect to my mate Snelly, I think Omar's got him covered at the moment.
JODIE holding at least a couple here in this end. No, what's to hurry on that line, I would have thought.
She doesn't want the first part. Oh no.
What a great sport. Good shot.
That was not a good shot. It was a very lucky shot, Sam.
Terrific result. Has JODIE got any chance to do a forehand jack around the corner? Not making
Oh,
it easy.
that's
Or was it
hard.
back?
That's a hard to get around the corner.
The shot bowl is landed like on the jack, so it's not easy to sit through either on the backhand. Oh,
She only had to thin the first one and she's screwing her the head without nothing. She just got a little fatter and then all of a sudden it goes up to the other one. And I believe Annette Pym is now one away from victory in the other ladies' singles semi-final. Ladies champion semi-final.
No, I didn't even hear what you said the first time.
Yeah, well, I got it wrong and I corrected myself.
Very good. At least you had something to say. Well done. Unlike at the Vic Open. Sorry.
Oh, one to Brooke Edwards.
Not a fortunate result for Brooke, but she'll take it. Moves to 20. That's 4 ends in a row. Ooh, what's happening there, JT? Bit of action, a couple rinks over.
Greg Brown as a runner. Jack comes forward and out of bounds. Against Dan Priddle.
Yeah, handy open up. Still turning back late. One gets all the way back down to the line. Normally Whitehead has hit the front against Jared Boyd, 19-17. Jared 8-1 up early days. Williams worked his way back into it and has hit the front. Fair response from JODIE FRUEND. Sets the ball out. Oh,
Lynetta Pym again.
she's just absolute machine. 2 down. Turned shot ball over the jack. For 1. The last ball of the end. Very, very good. JODIE's just missed the weight slightly here. Be far away. Still, I reckon that's just underneath. More speed. Could have anything. Oh! There's a fair bit happening, JT. Right
Taylor.
next door.
Wasn't a toucher. No, so she'll get 1 out of that. So she survives. She was down match then. JODIE FRUEND comes in. She going to count? Just about.
Falls in. Yep.
Big chance here for JODIE, Sam. I reckon she's got 2. Clean hit for 3. Probably got a yard to do it too.
Great speed for it. Don't think he got down in time. Yeah, at least a couple of the way of JODIE FRUEND stops the run of what was 4 ends in a row to Brooke Edwards. Have a look to see just how many it is, JT. Was it only one?
Oh, I thought it was 2. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, Lenny Pym, first bowl of the end. Really needs one to win. Touch it with an opening bowl.
She is playing fantastic.
Pimsy.
Have you ever had Pims?
Yeah, have you?
No, I haven't.
Oh. Tonight then. We'll see you there. Where are we going?
We're going to Clugs for dinner tonight. 2 it is to JODIE FRUEND. 2017.
Yeah, needed that too as well, just to stay in touch. Brooke wins another one there, and things become a little bit dangerous. 2017 still can go either way.
Three close matches in the men's singles quarterfinals.
One to puck on the previous end.
Mm-hmm.
Still trails Bob Watts, as you like to call him, JT. 21-19.
Yeah, you shouldn't get anybody's name wrong, so I do apologise for that. JODIE, fair starter.
Yeah, they're still ducking away late on this hand, aren't they, JT?
Probably, this is just a slightly up breeze there, you know, just coming from the west. Rightio.
What's the situation, mate, please?
There you have it. Our first finalist for this year's Women's Champion of Champions, Lynette Pym,
Mornington Peninsula.
gets it done over Taylor Marin. Impressive. Well, it's only the NJT, 25-7.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, look out. Whoever has to play her in the final is going to have their work cut out for them.
Two currently to JODIE this end.
Which is shot both?
3 now to JODIE.
Yellow one in front. And the others are behind, Jack? Yes.
Brooks much better speed here, Sammy.
So finish
We'll
it
get
off
second shot at
late.
worst. We're just cooking a little bit. Don't think it turns it in. It doesn't. Do you think Brooke will chance herself a couple feet away, try and get the jack around the corner?
Everything to play for, only one
So-
down.
Yeah, and 2 feet's not going to be dangerous. Country's good. All in the speed.
Nice speed for it.
Country is good.
Getting down. He's all right.
Chance off
On the
that.
jack. Good enough for one.
Great bowl. One to Brooke. 21-17.
My ball, related to the jack. Ball on the quarter in front of jack high.
Another one for Brooke there. Oh,
What's that? A couple in a row. We've seen the jack come forward.
yeah,
in
didn't
the
kill this time, though.
Greg Brown, Dan Poole match. Dan's got the last bowl. Has a stack of room to draw to. JODIE FRUEND.
She needed that.
Draw did. Great second bowl. It was the touch up.
First reaction's tight, Sammy. Depends on her speed, though.
Yeah, that's all it depends on, really. Trying to.
One far.
Stands up late. Still got one down.
Launch. Normie Whitehead's leading 20-18 at the moment.
And is holding a good one on this end.
Bobby Watt got another 2 last end. He's only 2 away from victory.
Your man Watts.
The Bucky's got 2 over there at the moment, though. Nearly just drew a back hopper. Surely Brooke's a chance here trying to land the bowl, Sammy. She lands it. It's 4. Is it not?
Let's find out if she plays enough weight to try and sit the bowl through. Doesn't like it out of the hand. Indicating that's wide.
It was coming.
Oh, did it? It never really looked like any of the way back down for
No, I
sit the
thought it
bowl
was
through, but it
wide.
wasn't far off, was it?
That speed would have nearly done enough too.
Good line here with the right speed, JT. It's gone far enough.
Don't know. She's definitely got 1, JODIE.
One it is.
21-18. Bobby Watt is 3 down at the moment, I reckon, over there, Sammy.
Ooh. And driving with his last bolt. Let's
looking.
keep an eye on it. Doesn't mind it. No, takes his closest out.
Buck's got a free hit for 4 to take the game to 23 all.
He's got a good meter and maybe even some more room to draw another one in.
Right. JODIE starter here. Good speed. Dan Priddle, 16-14 up over Greg Brown.
Oh, makes absolutely no mistake. As Buck adds it in, 23 apiece, JT. Not a bad time to pick up a full count.
And Normie Whitehead, 2018 up over Jared Boyd. Handy there from Brooke. Probably got 2 at the moment. JODIE not far away here, Sammy. Might be the best one.
Number 1. Still there for Brooke to sit out. Change hands. JT onto the forehand. Got a few options. Hers on the way in. Round it can draw.
She could have played
underneath,
either
sit
hand.
through.
She still could have got it on the back end, but
Heaps-
options either way.
Heaps of chances here, JT.
Got to be around that. Oh, she wasn't far away. You can tell when JODIE doesn't like it. The hands are
no.
covering the eyes then.
Big chance once again for Brooke Edwards. Backhands hit the bowl through JT here, surely.
Absolutely. Hold match. Just line up backhand. Two to 3 feet away to you, Sammy. Bit more. I like it still. Asking for it to hang.
Oh, come on!
She need to ask her to get down. Well, she might have done enough.
Well, she asked it to hold. It held a long way. It didn't even get down in the bowl. Got the back edge of it across.
Wow.
Not really sure what it is. What do you reckon?
Wow. She got the outside edge of the bowl, which got across sideways onto the jack, but could have nearly brought Brooke's back bowl into it. Got to measure.
Knows that was a big opportunity.
She probably had to be a half a bowl narrower, quarter of a bowl narrower. She makes 3 or 4. What I found funny was she was asking for it to hang.
Well, it did look like it needed to hold it. It just held the line the whole way.
The one to Brooke, though. So she got the result she needed to a point. 22. Hang on, I put that on the wrong score.
That's 22-18.
Yes, get it right, Joshua. Just trying to watch everything going on here.
Yeah,
Sammy.
yeah, there's a few big finishes coming up.
Watching.
23 all. Buck against Bobby Watt.
He's down 1 at the head at the moment as Bobby Watt plays his 3rd bowl. Normie Whitehead's gone out to 21-18 up now. And Dan Priddle only 1 up in front of Greg Brown. As Greg Brown draws a nice close front one.
Fair start.
Yeah,
Smaller jack.
that helps.
Right, Jack line. Goal in front. That's going.
Dan Priddle trails it back straight away too next door.
He's half interested, JT, over there.
Played good weight, he was just
And,
tight.
Bobby Watt will have a chance to draw to win the game.
Yep. Here's Brooke tracking. Close again. Close again.
Just doesn't want to slice
2
it. No, he gets
touches.
all of it. That's okay. Changes it up.
I reckon there was a World Indoor Bowls event where if you got 4 touches, you won like so much money or something like that.
Oh, that is brilliant. What a tournament. Sign me up. Not that I ever get 4 touches.
No,
but-
you like to get 1, but anyway.
Whoa, okay. Well,
All right, how's Jodie tracking?
don't mind this. Just needs to hold on. And run a little bit.
Second shot.
Second shot.
Right, Bobby White. Let's watch this one. This could be for match.
Brooke changing hands here. There's he looking over there, JT.
Don't think he's there.
Oh, he hasn't given it a chance. Tell you, he has given their bowl a chance. That's Brooke Edwards. Enough for
Great
2.
bowl, Brooke Edwards.
Focus. Brian, mate, there's about 5 cracking games of bowls going on. Trying to keep everyone updated at the same time. The men's game continues. Bobby Watt, 1 away from victory. Leads Buck 24-23. Jodie Fruin needs to come up with something here.
Not far away, Sammy.
Has added the extra weight. That's hers on the way in.
Oh, that's
Gets
enough.
the result. Gets the result. Gets it over enough for
That
one.
was always an option, Sammy.
Yep.
That was always an option.
No, good shot. Result. Well done. Tricky now for Brooke as well. Not a heap to play at. Got nothing past the jack now.
I'm still nearly trying to run at it and get the outside edge of it.
Who was that?
Jared Boyd.
Frustrated. Jared Boyd by the sounds of things. Normie Whitehead holding another good one, leading 21-18. Normie from the Monsters.
Been a good bowler for a long time, Normie Whitehead. I like what Brooke's looking at there. I think there's options. If she plays a perfect, she could actually still hold match still. If she got to play pace. If she does hit the orange solid, it'll go in the ditch. She'll be only 1 down because the orange bowl is not a toucher. I don't believe. Hold, she's asking. Oh, that was closest. That was close to maybe some
More than bugger.
French. Some nice French on the stream.
Oh. Oh, stop laughing. This is very serious. Jerry Fruen's trying to add another one in here and needs to.
Not happening.
Not going to happen. Just be the one. There's that little run to Brooke Edwards, 4 in a row there, but since then it's been back and forth. 22-19 the lead. Never seen so many bias reactions in a commentary box in my life. Buck with a super trail at Jack to make it good too. He's got a touch of the Jack said, what, a foot or so away from the ditch, and he's got one just in behind it as well. That's the two he need to win the game. Both players still with 2 bowls left.
It's all happening.
Ho-ho.
Dan Priddle's got 3 last end. 19-15 up against Greg Brown. Normie Whitehead, 22-18 up against Jared Boyd.
Start here by JODIE.
Great start by JODIE. Handy bowl by Brooke too. Good reply. Jodie looks close again, Sammy.
Change of hands. Didn't really phase anything. Piece of the Jack down the line's okay. Ooh.
Jeez, look at that late turn. I think, not sure what Bucky was trying to do there, but he's in the pit. Stayed
He's,
right away
he's
from it.
just stayed away from it. Pretty smart. Yeah.
Here comes Brooke. Is she going to be there? Oh, close.
Now keeps building their head up for now. So forced JODIE to change hands again. She's going backhand to forehand with her first 2.
Now, oh, Normie Whitehead's got another good one over there too, Sammy.
A little bit closer.
Rightio. Jodie's just got to try and slip inside her own. Give her another second or another closey. Give her a chance.
Definitely on a nice wide line. Looks quick. Chance here for Brooke to sit the bowl out for 3. Can she get it this time?
Or roll her own over a couple times.
Yeah, you watch there, I'll watch the stream game. Not far away here, Brooke. Just needs to get down. Oh, doesn't need to get down anymore. Needs to hold the bowl. Finds a gap again. What happened, JT?
Bobby Watt got a bit of jack into the pit, but
Oh.
he more finned it than gutsed it. I reckon he's one down.
How good have the games been today? So pity we can't stream them all at once.
Jared Boyd just hit a Norm Whitehead bowl into the pit that was sitting on it too. That was another cracking bowl.
JODIE falls short, so
Thing is,
and there's another opportunity now for
Brooke could win the
Edwards
game
to win
here.
the game. She's had a few near misses. This is probably the best look she's had so far.
I haven't.
Say something.
Oh,
Don't go
massive,
quiet on me
massive
again.
chance here. She says that bowl's game over. Shake hands.
Shh. Is that how you shake hands? Shh.
Normie Whitehead's nearly drawn a 30.
What a player.
He's holding match at the moment. And I reckon Bucky Lehman might be drawn to the edge of the ditch here to win the match as well.
I think he's done it. Oh, arms aloft. Bucky Lehman does it. Draws the second to the ditch.
Wins
What
the
a
game
huge win.
25-24.
Through to the semi-finals of the men's singles. Meanwhile, Brooke Edwards with a chance to win the game. Set the ball out for 3. On the forehand.
And I think Normie Whitehead just went over there too. How's Brooke going?
Oh, we're going to continue, JT. It's another one the way of JODIE FRUEND. 22-20. Still 3 away. You're right. All games finishing at once here, so
Norm Whitehead has defeated Jared Boyd 25-18. Got 3. And I reckon Dan Priddle's just trailed the jack around the corner for a 3 as well too. Sammy. It's all happening.
So J.B. Norris, Buck Lehman and Norm Whitehead all through to the semi-finals of the men's singles, kicking off tomorrow morning. And Dan Priddle leading Greg Brown 19-15. But as you said, JT, holding 3 shots there by the look of it. Greg still with his last bowl of the end. And here, the winner will face Lynette Pibb in the final of the Women's Champion of Champions. Brooke Edwards leading 22-20.
Where is Toddy Matthews?
Go the Monsters. Yeah, Brooke hasn't been away. JODIE just keeps getting a good one in there every end.
Probably
Yeah,
shot
it's a
though.
handy opener. Good shot. Falls back down.
How's Greg Brown going?
Sent it.
Short. So
Big
I
couple
reckon-
ends for Dan Priddle. He's picked up back-to-back 3s by the look of it. Yeah, not where JODIE wanted to be with a couple of opening bowls. Half a chance once again for Brooke to add another one in. 3 confirmed the way of Danny, now leads 22-15.
All right, how's Brooke going? I reckon that's 2, Sammy.
Yes, falls back again. Well done.
Oh, Jodie's a bit stiff. Attacked, had her own to roll up, got a bit of jack, but halved it. She's still 2 down. A lot more room though, but Brooke's probably more likely going to be holding 3 in a second. Although she did think it was quick out of her hands, I reckon.
It's okay.
It'll probably count.
Alrighty, so it's the first time Brooke's had chances to win the game.
One bowl
This
to
is
come
the
from
first
JODIE
time
FRUEND.
JODIE stepped on the mountain and actually been down game.
Yep.
This time she's got a save.
The thing is, you don't want to leave it where it's vulnerable. It's easier said than done.
Line is okay. Needs to stop. Needs to stop. Needs to stop.
I think it's 3 still.
I think that might be the game, Joshua.
Could be the game. Lee Wesley has indicated 3, but
Yeah, it's a very confident 3 paddles. Put up by
I'd
Lee
probably want to
Wesley
go
as
down
well.
and look myself too.
So
You'd,
would I,
you'd
to
hate
confirm.
to declare the head and get down
You
there, and
can
it
see
wasn't.
From that view, definitely, it is the 3.
All right, well done.
Big embrace by both ladies. Played in fantastic spirits.
Brooke Edwards through to the champion ladies final tomorrow against Lynette Pym.
Can you stop hitting me, please? Yes, it's a big game, and I'm looking forward to it. We'll see you then. There's still one more game going on between Greg Brown and Dan Priddle. Get the live scores coming in for that one, but as JT said, we'll see you back here at 9:30 a.m. at Bendigo East Bowls Club for the Women's Champion of Champions final. We'll see you then.